Okay, this is February the 2nd, 2021 here in Kitchener, Ontario, Zone 5. And this year I'm doing a experiment with winter sowing. This is the materials I have to work with. I've got these 500 milliliter plastic water bottles, and I found that 20 of them would fit conveniently in this box, so I decided to go with 20. And I've got this box set out here, somewhat in the shade of my house, but also against this white wall, and south is away from the wall is to the north here, and for most of the day this is going to catch some bounce of white light from that wall into these containers. I've got a couple different things sewn in here. I've got 4 okra bottles. All of these are multi-sown. I don't know if the seeds are any good. I don't know what's going to come up or what's not. Hopefully the bottles are not too small for the number of seeds I've got in there. I don't got a ton. So in the okra, I think I've got 3 seeds each, and maybe they'll all germinate. Maybe none of them will germinate. I don't know. I've got chives. I've got, there's probably hundreds of seeds in there. I've got 4 of these bottles have chives in them. 4 of these bottles have a couple different varieties of Swiss chard. So there's some red, orange, pink, and white Swiss chard in some of these bottles. And then I've got 8 of these bottles have special brassicas. I'm calling them special brassicas. Cauliflowers, cabbages, and Brussels sprouts. So this is what the bottles end up looking like. Where this tape is, the bottle has been cut in half. This section on the back where there is no tape, there's a bit of a hinge there. So when I remove the tape, I can hinge the bottle open. I've got a tag in there so that I know what this is. There is a small hole punched in here for drainage. I've left it, the hole is above the height of the bottom, so there's a little bit of water retention there's a little bit of a reservoir there in the bottle. The soil is filled up all the way to the cut line. I think there's 5 seeds for these brassicas. I've done 5 seeds in each of them. And then the top is open so that the weather can get in, the rain can get in, the wind. So this is just going to sit out here and suffer the elements. And I don't know, we'll see what we get. This is the first time I'm ever doing this. I don't have any particular goals in mind with this other than to see what happens. I don't know if those are the ideal seeds for this. I think maybe the best way to use this technique is to do flowers that are difficult to germinate indoors. Most of these things I'm going to also do indoors, and I'm going to start in other ways. I'm going to direct sow some underneath my low tunnels. So I'm going to try a couple different things, but things that I know that have worked in the past. But I'm going to try this one as well, and we'll just follow along and see what kind of results we get from this. So it's just out here in the yard. There it will sit. I'll try not to shovel too much snow over it, but I don't know, a couple of months out here, maybe we'll get some results. Might as well just take a moment to pan across the garden here as the sun sets. A lot of junk in the yard, all of that. This is the shady part of the yard underneath this. I got a large sugar maple here. So all this junk sits underneath the shade of that sugar maple because this is the sunny part, and that's where the beds have been prioritized. I'm not going to open up these. I'm not going to open up these low tunnels. Oh, there you can see how the wind blows. You see how the wind blows and just lets a lot of air up underneath there. So anyway, don't want to get too distracted with those. This video was about kicking off winter sowing for 2021, first time. I'll end the video there. See you in the next one.